look, a change of scenery. It's going to be a quick rundown. I really don't care. Nothing I do really even matters on this channel. Here we go, yay!
Welcome to Detroit!
I'm Hat and Beard. I have a hat and a beard. Cool. Anyway, we're doing a video about the Lions. It's super late and it doesn't really matter. I wrote a bunch of pages for a script. Three nice long pages here. Anyway, the bullet points are basically Tim Boyle sucks. David Blau should be the backup because if Jared Goff goes down, we might as well just root for the plane to crash at that point so we can get a high draft pick.
What is your motto here?
Should we trade to bring in a linebacker or interior defensive lineman? No, that's dumb. Aaron Glenn knows what he's doing. He can scheme with the players that we have, especially when Romeo Okwara comes back off an injury. That'll add another rush edge that gives us the ability to move players around. When Zach Pascal's healthy, that'll benefit the defense quite a bit, giving us, again, another edge rusher, again, adding mobility for Hutchinson to move around. There's no way we're going to be able to bring in a linebacker because linebacker is a coveted spot in this league. We should be happy with what we have and the fact that we were able to get Rodrigo out of the 6th round. And let's just root for Jared Davis to do moderately better than he did in his first stint with Detroit and that he can stay healthy, because if that's possible, then hooray, he will be serviceable. That's all you can really ask for, and hope that Aaron Glenn can scheme the defense. What wide receiver should make the last wide receiver slot the wide receiver 6? Because we're going to have DJ Shark, Amon-Ra St. Brown, J-Mo when he's healthy, Josh Reynolds, Khalif Raymond. That leaves a 6 wide receiver spot. Do you give it to someone who can do special teams like Maurice Alexander, who had a decent showing, or Trinity Benson, who sucks, or Tom Kennedy, who's been a preseason darling this whole year? The smart thing to do would be to keep Tom Kennedy, trade Quintez Cephas for a moldy ham sandwich and maybe a side of cottage cheese, put Trinity Benson on the practice squad, and yeah, you're going to have to either cut or keep Maurice Alexander. Stupid running back battles. If you're going to keep 4 running backs, and I don't mean backfield players, I mean strictly running backs, because Cabinda's on the PUP list. Jamar Jefferson sucks and needs to go to the practice squad. Godwin Igwebuike sucks and needs to not be on the team. So you keep Swift and Jay Willie and Craig Reynolds to get the scraps. And if you want to keep a 4th running back for depth, obviously Justin Jackson has been better than Jamar Jefferson. So that's who you would keep if you keep 4 running backs. The backup tight end position, Devin Funchess was hurt, so he didn't get to play this last game, which really sucks for him because week 2 is clearly the week where the backup players get to play a lot, and he didn't get to play a lot. And Shane Zylstra stuck out, had a decent game. James Mitchell finally got some run, but I think he kind of should just be delegated to the practice squad. Obviously, the tight end 2 should be Brock Wright or Shane Zylstra. We're going to keep 3, so you might as well keep both of them, and you could argue to keep Mitchell on as a 4th tight end. I'm not saying him, but you keep 4 tight ends and you put one in the H-back spot until Cabinda's back, and then you delegate one of them back to the practice squad to activate Jason Cabinda. It's not rocket science. And if you really want to get into the trenches of it, since most of you that watch this really probably don't even care about it by this point, statistically speaking, I'm well past the 75% of you that just drop into this channel and view for 2 minutes and 12 seconds and you're not subscribed and you don't like it, but hey, I'll take a view as a view. But if you're still here, the O-line battles would be our top reserve tackle. Obviously, Matt Nelson locked that up. Lamb didn't play so good. Dan Skipper, I don't think there's a reason to keep 4 offensive tackles. You're looking to probably keep 8 or 9 linemen in total, so your 5 starters and 3 or possibly 4 reserves, and the reserves should probably just be Nelson as a swing tackle, Tommy Kramer is a guard, and then obviously Evan Brown is your backup center and alternate guard. So you have one guy that can kind of play both positions, and then 2 guys that can swing to right or left side. And then if players are hurt, you obviously deactivate and then reactivate some players to bring some of those other guys up off the practice squad. But Dan Campbell just seems like a guy that will roll with, probably 8 offensive linemen. So you bounce Logan Sternberg to the practice squad if he's eligible, Kevin Jarvis if he's eligible. Those guys didn't really, Sternberg had a decent outing, but he didn't outperform Tommy Kramer. So Tommy Kramer and Evan Brown win the interior offensive line position, top reserve battles, and then Matt Nelson wins the swing tackle position. So that's it. Nothing I really say or do matters on this, because by now the only people watching are future me and my girlfriend and my mom and some random person who watches this. I don't know who it is, but there's only 4 people who watch this consistently. All my other views are new and unique viewers, but to the 4 to 5 of you that like this and watch regularly, thanks, I appreciate it. To the rest of you, it'd be cool if you would have liked and subscribed by now. If not, whatever, it really doesn't matter. Hopefully I can provide better content than this nonsense, because I've had a bad day and I'm sitting in my angry corner trying to do this way. So, cool. Thanks. Bye.